Okay, so you're looking to get better at English listening and speaking, right?
Yeah.
And you've been asking about podcast recommendations.
Yeah.
We've done a deep dives into 10 of the most popular ones out there to give you a bit of a cheat sheet to really highlight what each of them focuses on
Right.
so you can figure out which one's really going to work for you.
Yeah, what's really interesting is just how many different kinds of podcasts there are.
Right.
So whether you're just beginning or you really want to, have nuanced conversations, there's one out there that can help you take that next step.
Exactly.
And they cover everything from like slang, to grammar.
Right.
So yeah, it's really cool.
So first up, BBC Learning English with the English We Speak.
Okay.
What do you think for intermediate learners who want to, sound more natural?
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Because it really focuses on those idioms and expressions that, you might not learn in a textbook. So they give you all the context you need, to use them correctly and to sound more like a native speaker.
Like a real person.
Exactly, yeah.
Cool. Then there's ESL Pod. English is a second language podcast.
Okay.
Why is this one a good starting point for beginners?
Well, it's really all about clarity, I think, because they speak slowly and clearly,
Right.
which gives you time to process the language, and they break things down, in a really simple way. And they also talk about cultural things. So it's a great foundation.
Cool. Now, if you're at like the intermediate to advanced stage and you want some really concrete advice on improving, there's Cambridge English with the English Classroom.
Okay.
What's their approach?
I think of this one as like a study buddy. It's there to help you with specific things like grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and it gives you tools that you can use right away.
Cool. So all ears English. This one sounds like it would be good for intermediate to advanced learners who want to get a feel for real conversations.
Yeah, this one is all about real English. You know how people actually talk in everyday life?
Right.
And they cover things like cultural references and just the unspoken rules of communication, which are so important.
Absolutely. And then there's Luke's English podcast.
Okay.
This one focuses on making learning fun. Right.
Yeah, Luke is great.
Yeah.
He uses stories and humor to explore all sorts of things, from grammar to British culture.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
And then for a quick booth, there's BBC Learning English again with 6-minute English.
Okay.
Which is ideal for intermediate learners who want to, fit some learning into a busy day.
Yeah, I like this one because it's so efficient.
Yeah.
You get a lot of listening practice in just 6 minutes.
Yeah.
And they usually focus on a specific vocabulary set or grammar point.
Cool. Then we have the Vocabulary Builder podcast from vocabulary.com.
Okay.
This seems like a good choice for intermediate to advanced learners who want to,
Right.
expand their vocabulary.
This one's great because they really explain the words in detail.
Yeah.
They give you examples and they help you understand the nuances of meaning.
So important.
Which is crucial for actually using the words correctly.
Right. Then there's Real English Conversations. This one features unscripted conversations, right?
So it does.
So intermediate to advanced learners can really get a feel for natural English.
Exactly, because you're hearing how people actually talk, with all the natural rhythms and pauses. And it's great for your listening comprehension.
Right. And for more structured approach, there's English Class 101
Okay.
from Innovative Language. This one covers all levels, right?
Yeah, they offer like a whole system.
Yeah.
With lessons for every level, from beginner to advanced. And they cover grammar, vocabulary, and they have lots of dialogues.
Yeah.
And often they have extra materials to help you learn.
Cool. And finally, there's The Fluent Show by Fluent Language.
Okay.
This one is interesting because it looks at language learning strategies in general. So intermediate to advanced learners can get some, bigger picture advice.
Yeah, this is all about becoming a better learner.
Okay.
So they share tips on things like how to set goals, how to stay motivated,
Right.
and how to approach language learning in a really effective way.
So you can apply it to English or any other language.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there you have it. Tons of options.
Yeah.
I think what's great about using podcasts is that you can practice listening, pick up new vocabulary, get used to different accents.
Yeah.
And you can do it while you're doing other things.
Exactly. It fits into your life.
Right. So what do you think is the most important thing for our listeners to keep in mind when choosing a podcast?
I think it's all about what you want to achieve.
Okay.
What are your goals? Yeah.
Do you want to have better conversations? Do you want to improve your grammar?
Right.
Do you want to learn more words?
Right.
Once you know what you want, you can find the right podcast for you.
So try a few out. See what fits with your learning style.
Exactly.
And think about how you can make listening to podcasts a regular habit. Because even short bursts of listening can make a huge difference.
Absolutely.
In your English.
Yeah.
And it can help you connect with English-speaking cultures in a really meaningful way.
It really can.
So yeah, get out there and start listening.
Have fun. Cool.
Yeah.